In my opinion, the best way to talk about an expansion on MPC is to just make a beat with it. This is my review of Arab Music Volume 2. Now, I understand that Akai released a Arab Music Volume 1. I never worked with it, never really got it under my clutches, never got it into my hands, and so I was glad to get this version of it in my hands. And from me browsing the kits, this is the kind of thing that MPC does. You get these kits and then they have these demos that come with it, and then you know you hear kind of like the sample chords with the drums, and then you can use those kits and make your own beats. Well, in this case, what I want to do is just sort of grab some sounds and make a beat with it. How do you describe this kit? Well, I think I described this kit as a good meat and potatoes modern day production kit. And what I mean by that is like good go-to sounds that sounds like what's on the radio, what's out now is what this kit has. So it's a nice convenient factor to have all these sounds right where you can get them. You don't need to look too far. Good punchy kicks, good 808s, good claps. For today's, trap soul, I think it's very versatile. When you want something that sounds like today, you use this kit. If you want it to sound something more like throwback, you don't want to use this kit. But if you want it to sound like how stuff sounds today, that's on the radio now, in my opinion, I think this kit has it. And I'm just going to make a kind of like a soulful piano beat using some of the drum sounds. So I got a piano here. And I'm going to make a loop, and I'm just going to make a beat with it and show you how it works. So this is the stage piano plugin, and I'm just going to make a little loop. And I got to make sure that it's 8 bars, 2, 3, 4. And what I'm doing is making a little piano loop. So we got that there. And instead of going to the kits already made, I'm going to just make a new drum kit with no sounds in it. We got a few discrepancies in there, but I'll correct that on the piano. And I'm just going to look for sounds. I'm not even going to use the kits that are built in there. So I'm going to go ahead and click on hats and turn on the preview. I mean, that's that go-to hat. So I could just do that. And I can pad mix it down a little bit. And just bring it in there. So there's a pad, that's a good hi-hat right there. And this is all in the Arab Music kit too. And I like it. I mean, you can grab a lot of good sounds in here. It's not even like it's not even hard. As a matter of fact, before I add any more sounds, let's go ahead and look at some of the sounds and just see what we got here. You got categories, so you can kind of go to the correct thing. So what I want is a clap. Make sure that preview is turned on. And I see I got a good clap right there, so I'm just going to drag that in. It's a little hot, so I'm going to take the pad, turn it down a little bit. And let's see if I can get a kick drum. See, that's a kick. And so if I want to do a kick drum that's not on key, some of them are really hot. So let's add that in there. And maybe I want to duplicate that. So I'll copy that kick, copy that pad, and I'll go ahead and turn it up a key. And you hear right there, it already sounds like a record that's already out. Like it just has that vibe. And I can make sure that the pad so they don't interfere with each other. And so now I can do it just like that. Clear what I just did there, and let's add to it. Right. If I want to mix another kick in there. Well, a lot of times what they do now, I mean, it's like 2022, just what they're doing now. They're very hot. And hear how loud that kick is, so you gotta bring those, sometimes you gotta mellow it down a little bit. And see, there's all kinds of stuff in there. So like if I want to add like a sound effect, this kit has sound effects. So you can add that in there. Bring the pad down. That's it. You hear it on the radio. Well, I don't know if you really hear that sound effect too much on the radio like how I used to. But I mean, you got that sound if you want it. If I want to crash, bring that crash in there, and I'm just dragging sounds in. So I'm not using a pre-big kit. I'm not using a pre-built kit. I'm dragging sounds in from the side, from the browser, and just bringing it into the beat. And if I want to make some different type of hats that go with it. Turn that open hi-hat. Layers. And if I want to play around with the piano some more, we can halftime it. You know, that's that effect. That's really easy to go to. Just go to Cable Guys, halftime it. Then we can use the Akai to add some flavor to it. Put some flavor on it. Bring in some of that original piano. Maybe add some reverb, some of that Valhalla. Blend that in there. And if I want to add another fast hi-hat, I can do that. Go back to that kit. Bring it in. That's it. So as you can see, I mean, and this is just me going off of there, and if I want to add a little rim shot, I could do a rim shot in there because I got some rims. And just bring that in there like that. Right there. Right. Bring the pad mix, bring that rim shot down just a little bit. And I mean, you got 808s, bass, synths. You got synth. Let's just drag that in there and see what we can do with it. Now, in that case, and when I'm looking for that key that fits. Bring that down a little bit. Record. And so I think it's a good kit. I think it's, if you want that modern contemporary sound without any other too much stuff that distracts you from it, I think that this kit will do the trick for you. It does sound like a lot of people's kits. I mean, a lot of people in today's age has a lot of the same sounds, but you know, like I said, if I want to make something that sounds like the radio, I think this is a good kit. It's conveniently located. I don't got to dig for it. And that's it. So if you like this type of content, let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm your host, Dilio. You're watching Dilio T2K. And this is my review of Artist Series Arab Muzik Volume 2. Peace out.